Hello, Christo Ananth channel members, viewers and subscribers. Very good day to you all. So in this video, we are going to review about once again a very popular international journal. So you call it as IJHS. It is International Journal of Health Sciences. So we are going to have a genuine review about this international journal. So before going into this video, I would like to thank Professor Claudius from Chennai because she has requested to review this journal. Very recently, she has come up in contact with me and she requested me to do so, and that is the reason we are trying to review this international journal. So in this video, we are going to identify the real website, and of course, if we have any fake website, of course, we are going to discuss about that. And of course, there has been confusion going on with this journal as well, whether this journal is indexed in Scopus or maybe Web of Science or maybe ESCI. And we do not know which is the real website to go for with the case of Scopus or maybe Web of Science. So I would rather request you not to skip any portion of this video because we would have a intensive research about this journal. Let us not waste our time. Let us go straight into the review part. So I am typing this journal name, International Journal of Health Sciences. I understand that this journal is International Journal of Health Sciences. Health Sciences is different from Health Science because there is also another one journal, International Journal of Health Science without yes. Okay, so this is sciences. Okay, so here you can find the search result. One search result is ijhs.org.sa. If you can identify SA, the domain, it comes from Saudi Arabia. Okay, and another one we have sciencescholar.us, that is another website. And of course, we have the search result from sciimagojr.com. Of course, we have from scopus.com. Okay. So there are also another indexing as well, journals.indexcopernicus.com. Okay. So everything has been given in detail. So what we are going to do, we are going to go with the first search result. It is ijhs.org.sa. Okay. So as you know, this is from the Saudi Arabia. So we will identify the current issue. In the home page, you can find the current issue. So it is volume 16, issue number 5, 2022. Okay. So September to October it is given. And you can find all the articles over here. And there is not much information about the journal as well. Okay. So this is what we see over here. And also here in the about section about the journal, you can find the information, the journal name, ISN number, online and print, and the editor-in-chief information is given. As you can identify, since it's from Saudi Arabia, we have someone relevant to it. Okay, so frequency 6 issues annually. Okay, so which means that once in 2 months they are publishing the research papers. So abstracting and indexing, they show Claritative Analytics. Okay, so it is Scopus is not mentioned. They have mentioned Google Scholar. Okay, and they also show that it is ESCI. Okay, Emerging Sources Citation Index by Thomson Reuters. Okay, so everything about the journal, about the policies, focus and scope, everything has been given crystal clear. So if you are planning to submit your research paper to this journal, make sure you identify your research paper matches with the scope. For example, they have given medicine, dentistry, nursing and applied medical sciences. So you can match and you can come to a conclusion. You need not have to ask anybody. Okay. And the objectives have been given, authorship, contribution, everything has been given. And if you have to submit your paper, just you have to create an account and log into it and you have to submit your paper into it. Okay, so the articles types also they have given. So everybody would be asking whether we can submit a review paper. So they have given. Okay, so original articles, systematic reviews, meta-analysis, everything has been given. Short communication as well, and suggestion has been given for the paper, like what are the results that you can expect from the reviewers, how the references should be included. These details you can find them. And for example, if you are including an image which you had not made, then make sure you enroll them in this copyright.com.au. So this they have given. And of course, about the introduction, methods, conclusion, about the funding statement, everything has been given clear. And about the manuscript processing, even they have given the guidelines as well. Okay, so they have given the conflicts of interest or competing interest as well, so that you can go through in this section. So all the guidelines related to paper submission has been given in this web page. And of course, here in this submissions section, you will have a checklist. So everything, it has not been published elsewhere, and ethical approval policy, and you should have a patient's consent as well. All the other guidelines has been given with the case of images, supplementary materials, and data sets even. And if you go to the contact section, okay, so maybe about and then contact section, here you will find the contact information, okay, about the executive editor or maybe editor in chief, and you can find the same email id elsewhere. Okay, so you can find this information. Okay, so this is how it goes with the first website. And if you go to the second website, sciencescholar.us, okay, it is going into this website. Okay, so this is International Journal of Health Sciences. The journal name is same. I generally feel that the ISN number is different. Okay, so for this website, the ISN number is different, and for the first website, the ISN number is different. I really don't know why they are giving ISN different ISN number for the same name. Okay, so if they identify a name, so maybe they can ask, maybe you can change the name to something else, so that they can do so, but they haven't done, but they have given the different ISN number, online as well as print. Okay, so it is published in English, they say. This is with the second website. And editor in chief, that's a different one. Okay, so frequency, in the first website it is 6 times annually, but here 3 times a year. Okay, so once in 4 months they try to publish the research articles. And you can find the statistics, the Google Scholar statistics, the current issues, previous issues, everything has been displayed. And I'm going to go with the call for papers as well. So in the call for papers, you can have the online submission, which means you have to create an account and you have to submit your research article. And of course, in the contact section, you can find the information related to the publisher. So you can find that this journal has the email ID ijhs at the rate of utm.edu.ec. Okay, so it comes from Equator. Okay, so only that edu.ec, it comes from Equator, which means that's a South American based journal. Okay, so once again, we are having a confusion event. So which is the real website? Whether the first one or the second one. Okay, and again, if you go with abstracting indexing, okay, so it shows base, cross ref, side factor, okay, Thomson Reuters, everything has been displayed. Okay, at the last, okay, even semantic scholar, we can find Scopus as well. So we'll also try to identify whether this website is really indexed in Scopus or not. And if we go to the aims and scope of the this journal, they have given health related information, like maybe achievement testing, motivation, curriculum development, everything related to health sciences as well. So you can go through the the scope of this journal, and you can identify whether you can submit your research article to this journal. And they have a lag time and acceptance rate as well. So they say the elapsed time from submission to publication, it will range from 2 to 3 months. And generally, for the acceptance of the manuscript, generally within 1 to 2 months, average 10 weeks they have given. And generally, for the acceptance rate, it is less than low as 25%. So this is what they say. And normally, the pages they have given the limit even, that 10 papers within a single issue. So everything that has been given, and you can go through them about this acceptance rate as well. And here in the issues, you can find volume 6, issue number 2, 2022 August. This is the latest issue that has been published by the journal, and you can find all the DOI related information. But when I click on this DOI, I should get the cross-ref related information. Unfortunately, when we click on this DOI, it is going into the same page. but it should go to the crossref or maybe doi.org, but it is not going, it is going to the same page. Okay, so we can check in SJR, which is sciomegajr.com. So we are going to search for the journal name. Please try to understand that we are going to type International Journal of Health Sciences. Suppose if you try to forget ES, okay, like International Journal of Health Science, only this name alone, you will be getting another search result. So this is the journal we are talking about, International Journal of Health Sciences. So when we search them in the section over here, you will get the search result. The country is Ecuador, of course it is correct, and you can find the publisher Universidad Técnica de Manabi. Okay, so even in that contact section, even we got the same thing. Okay, and we have the H index to be 6. Okay, so Sai Omega JR has verified, so that is the reason we are getting home page, how to publish in this journal, and of course the email ID. Of course, we have the same email ID, ijhs@utm.edu.ec. Okay, Equator, and we have the ISN online as well as print number, coverage 2021. Okay, so when we click on this home page or maybe how to publish in this journal, we are getting the same thing. Okay, sciencecolor.us. Okay, and if we go down in the comment section, again, there has been still a confusion whether which is the correct website. Okay, because there are two websites, uh, the first website, okay, and the second website, one with Saudi Arabia and one with Equator. Okay, so which is the correct one? Okay, so the solution for this problem would be to find in scopus.com. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to go with the sources. Okay, just for your information, I'm going to do it once again. Okay, so we are going to go with copying this journal name and we are going to paste this. So in the sources in scopus.com, in the title, enter the title International Journal of Health Sciences. We are getting the search result. Okay, so International Journal of Health Sciences. Okay, so just click on that one, you will get the information. So from 2021 to present. Okay, so they have given publisher Universidad Técnica de Manabi and ISN number has been displayed. Source type is journal. Source home page is given. So I'm going to click on the source home page just to cross check whether which is the correct one. So I'm getting the search result as sciencescholar.us. So this is the correct website. So the second website is the correct one. Okay, with regards to scopus.com. Okay, so the second website is sciencescholar.us. Okay, right. And again, I'm going to cross check this one, Scopus content coverage. Already it shows 2021 to present. Okay, so 2021 we had 68 documents and 2022 we have 1200 documents. So with this, I think we can come to a conclusion whether to submit a research paper to this journal or not. So we are going to click on this 1200 documents. So here you can see a list of documents. So here you see the effectiveness of animated videos. So go for view at publisher. In the view at publisher, you can find the same thing, effectiveness of animated videos. Of course, the domain or maybe the website is sciencescholar.us. Okay, so we can come to a conclusion that the second website, which is associated with Equator, okay, so that journal, if you try to publish, of course the articles will get indexed. So keep a note on this number of documents in the Scopus. We find 1200 documents in 2022. So earlier they were accepting, okay, very less articles. Now we can see 1200 documents. So I leave it to you. You can decide whether you can submit your research paper to this journal. And of course, you have identified that second website is the correct one for scopus.com. Even in journals.indexcopernicus.com, we find this information. And if we see the website, it shows sciencescholar.us. Okay, so which means sciencescholar.us is the authentic website for scopus.com. Again, some say that this journal is indexed in Web of Science also. So that is the reason what we are going to do. We are going to go with mjl.clarito.com. Okay, and you are going to search this journal name, International Journal of Health Sciences. And here I am going to go with the search journals. Try to understand that I have already logged in. So when you log in, you can view the profile page of the journal. Okay, so when we type International Journal of Health Sciences, the first search result which comes is International Archives of Health Sciences. This is not the exact journal which we are talking about, but other possible matches we are finding International Journal of Health Sciences, IJHS. So here you see Saudi Arabia. So we see the first website, that is actually Saudi Arabia. Okay. So here you see a different ISN number, online and print. Okay. And it shows Web of Science Index. It is ESCI. Okay. Emerging Source Citation Index. I'm going to go with the view profile page. When we go to the view profile page, I'm getting this information. Journal website, visit site I can see. Aims and scope, I can find the information. Editorial board, I can find this information. So whatever the links I click is pointing to the first website. Okay, so that is the Saudi Arabia website. Okay, so we can identify that the first website, okay, from the Saudi Arabia is actually indexed in the Web of Science, ESCI. It is not SCIE, it is ESCI. And the second website, sciencescholar.us, is indexed in the Scopus. Okay, so if you have any clarification, if you have any queries, please feel free to type them in the comment section. So I'm sure you would have enjoyed much out of this review about this International Journal of Health Sciences, so as called as IJHS. So now you would understand the real website for the Scopus and the real website for the Web of Science as well. If you have any clarification, if you have any queries, doubts, you can feel free to share them in the comment section. Of course, if you have to review any journal, maybe UGC or maybe Scopus or maybe Web of Science or maybe SCI index journal, please feel free to share them in the comment section. I'll read them and I'll try to reply you as soon as possible. Thank you once again for continuously supporting our channel. You have been with me in the ups and downs of my career. So see you then in another interesting video about a Scopus or maybe SCIE or maybe Web of Science index journal. Till then, collaboration is everything.